Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing you guys a brand new sports cards video. Now in today's video, I will be showing you guys my top 5 picks for basketball cards under $25. I've been requested this video a lot, especially because a lot of you people who watch my videos, obviously you got to start somewhere, and a lot of you guys don't have the budget for a lot of the cards I recommend, which I totally understand. So I'm bringing this video for you guys. So hopefully you guys can, learn some stuff from my picks under $25. I think I've lined up some quite good picks that I've personally bought a lot of in the last few weeks. So, but before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program. I basically release weekly reports every single Monday of 10 cards I believe will go up, 10 cards I believe should be sold, and 3 long-term underground NBA investments. Now, if you guys would like to hop on board, you can go ahead, head to my website, sportscardinvest.com, or my Instagram at sportscardinvest. And I'm basically running a promotion. First of all, you can use code YouTube for 10% off. And second off, I do want to say, if you guys buy any of my merchandise, I think I have t-shirts up available. If you buy any t-shirts, you can go ahead and message me with your order number, and I will give you guys 1 free month of my membership program. So you guys can definitely, make a lot of money, learn a lot. I did, as you guys know, I did predict first year Prism before it, went crazy. I predicted first year Optic just because I'm able to see, I see trends start to emerge, especially on Facebook groups. Before the market catches up, I've been able to spot a lot of things that start to move, and I predict that the market will, pick up on those, and, I've been right so far. So I really appreciate you guys. If you guys would go ahead and check out my website, sportscardsinvest.com, if you're interested in making some money with me. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first guy we have over here is Derrick White. If you guys don't know, Derrick White on the San Antonio Spurs, his cards are dirt cheap. As you guys can see, you can get his PSA 9 for around $10. I've been picking up a lot of just base prisms for around under $1, literally, and making a lot of lower, offers, and a lot of the times, they get accepted because there's not too much hype on Derrick White as of yet. If you guys don't know, by the end of the season, Derrick White was averaging, he was scoring around 15 to 17 points a game. And if you guys don't know, the Spurs coach is Greg Popovich, one of the best coaches of all time. The Spurs have had, a track record of making these young players with a lot of potential very good. Like they did with Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, all those guys, they didn't come in as a star, but they kind of rose them and, made them into the stars they became. So Derrick White is no different. I see so much potential in Derrick White. He's a great, player, great offensive player mainly, and I can see a lot, and especially because, DeMar DeRozan will most likely get traded, within the next, I'm not sure, probably next few seasons, he will get traded, and when DeMar DeRozan gets traded, Derrick White's going to be a top 2 player on the Spurs, which definitely he will have an opportunity to really turn into the star that I think he will be. So I'm definitely loading up on a lot of Derrick White. I know it is a gamble. I'm not gonna lie. He could, turn out to never live up to his potential. But, considering he's on the Spurs, they have a very good farm system of bringing players up to reach their potential. And the fact that he's going to have literally not many people above him as, other guys like DeMar DeRozan. I think the Spurs are going to go through a rebuilding phase when they basically get rid of DeMar, get rid of, Aldridge and all those guys, and just focus on, developing their young players. And Derrick White's one of those young players. DeJounte Murray and Derrick White are the 2 real, young players who will get a lot more opportunity. And I can see Derrick White, moving that 15 points per game into the 20s, and he could really get quite a lot of attention if he has a breakout game. So I definitely do like Derrick White a lot. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into the next one. So as you guys can see, there are quite a few great deals you can get out there. But our next pick we do have is Eric Paschall. I have talked about Eric Paschall in my last video a little bit. But Eric Paschall, as you guys know, he was one of the best Warriors this season, if not the best. and he has a lot of potential, especially with the Warriors got absolutely no attention this year. Next year they're gonna get a lot more attention with Steph and Clay back, and I can really see Paschall turning into a star. Honestly, in Golden State, he's reminds me of a Draymond Green who can shoot. So I definitely really like Paschall, especially for his prices. I've been picking up a lot of his cards, just making offers here and there, just because I'm personally from the Bay Area. I've been watching Warriors games. I know many people haven't in this past season, but he's been one of the rookies that I really like and think are underpriced. So I'm going ahead and picking up quite a lot of him. I think he's a great pick. Another sort of gamble, but I really believe in him, and I say, his prices can't really go lower than they are right now. So that's kind of what gives me a little bit of hope of, I'm not really gambling because they can't really go lower. Even if he's a 10, 15 point per game scorer, his price is already dirt cheap, so can't lose much. But without further ado, our next one, I have a De'Aaron Fox select that I think is, I got for steal. I think, a lot of people could really benefit from this. I think De'Aaron Fox is a guy, his prisms have recently skyrocketed to around 200 plus. De'Aaron Fox is a player who gets not as much attention as he deserves. He's one of the best young stars in the game right now, and his select prisms I've been picking up for around $5. I think ever since I released my membership program weekly report, all these ones on eBay have been picked up, so now the cheapest one's like $15. But he's definitely a great buy. If you check Facebook groups and you get these for $5, go for it every time. De'Aaron Fox is, I guess his prisms and optics have kind of gone up. His selects are yet to have much movement, so I see a great buying opportunity there with these selects. I can see them, rising 3 to 4 times within the next, year or two. So I'm definitely going quite hard on De'Aaron Fox's selects, especially for like $10, $5. It's hard to go wrong. So I think that's a great buy. If you're trying to look into, some young stars, some De'Aaron Fox, and you don't have quite the money for his prism, this is a great buy if you can find for $5 or $10. So that's definitely another guy I'm going for. And then next up, another guy who I talked about in my last video, John Collins, one of the best young stars who doesn't get that much attention. As you guys know, the Hawks are going to have a bunch, they're going to have a probably top 5 pick in the draft. They have Trae Young at 21 developing. John Collins, who was injured last season, who will be back full, healthy, and playing well again next season. So definitely just a great time to get into John Collins. I think he will go up quite a lot. As you guys know, he's not in the playoffs this year, which is why his prices are quite low. But when the league's looking at all 30 teams again, John Collins is going to be one guy who benefits a lot from it and who will go up in price a lot this offseason, I feel. So that's why I'm going ahead and buying a lot of Collins. And definitely you can get his prisms for around $20, maybe a little bit less. I was buying them around 10 to 15, but now it looks like the tides have risen a little bit. But I also like his optics. You can get these for literally $1 to $2. His optic rookie cards, definitely just great deals. $1.29 and $4 shipping. So if you guys buy a lot of like 5 of them for $20, that's an extremely good deal. I definitely like this John Collins. I like him as a player a lot. He's a 20-point per game scorer alongside Trae Young. I kind of look at him as like a Kristaps to Luka. So definitely a great buy for under 25. I don't see him being under 25 in the future. So definitely get in while you can. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into the next guy, the last guy, which is Kendrick Nunn. If you guys don't know, Kendrick Nunn's on the Heat. I think the Heat are extremely, underpriced in general because they've got a team up there in Miami, honestly. And Kendrick Nunn's rookie, if you guys don't know it, it's an iconic rookie because there's no name on it. Optic basically, they flat out forgot to put his name on the card. Kind of disrespectful, but I think, Kendrick Nunn, if he can become a star, this is going to be an iconic card because there's no name, and it kind of would show that he proved the doubters wrong. He did all that. So definitely think he's a great buy for, $7 to $10. As you guys can see, you can get these around $8. Definitely love the card. And if you guys don't know, he doesn't have a Prism rookie. So if you're going to buy a rookie, it has to be an optics. So that's why I think his optics are going to be quite iconic if he turns out to be the player I think he will be. So another great buy under $25 right there. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, check out my website if you guys are interested in my membership program or some merchandise. It would really mean a lot to me. And other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.